Hey guys, this is Justin from Justice League Swag, and we're going to have a deck profile on Star Dragon World, piloted by Brent.
How y'all doing today? First off, I'm going to start off with the flag with Star Dragon World and my buddy, Star Guardian Jackknife. It's pretty much the main boss monster of the deck. His skill, pay 1 gauge is a call cost. Search or drop for any one Star Dragon World card and put it into the soul. So most of the time what you do is use this to get all the cross knives things off at a faster rate. So we start off with our grade 1s. I play 2 of the Star Dragon Arms Artillery. Their skill is when they're in the soul of a Neo Dragon, they ignore all the skills of a size 2 or less on the field. So when people put those soul guard cards in the middle, card penetrate, whatever, this allows my Neo Dragons to go right through it and kill that monster regardless how much soul they have in there. Okay. Next one I use is Brune Deuce Atkinson. I run 3 of them. This is part of the draw engine for the deck. If you have him and the size 2 on the field, it allows you to draw a card at the end of your turn. Since they have a lack of true draw cards, you have to use other cards to
compensate for that.
Compensate for some kind of draw engine. The next one I use 2 of the Dragon Arms Talinda. It's a promo card out of the shop tournaments. What he does, if he cross sizes from the drop or the field, I get to gauge 1. So basically, it pays for like using a jack or using one of the other cards in my deck.
Okay, one of the big guys. Got you.
Another one is a Dragon Arms Winchester. I run 2 of those. His skill is when he's cross sizing a Neo Dragon. And my Neo Dragon hits the player, destroys the weapon. Since a lot of decks now are running weapon heavy like Danger World, Dragon World,
Dungeon World,
it's going to slow down their decks. If not, completely stall them out. Next one I use is Dragon Arms Cavalier. I run them at 2 also. What he does when he's cross-sized into a Neo Dragon gains Penetrate.
Nice.
Another size 1 I use is Dragon Arms Vogel. I run them at 2. What he does, he gives the Neo Dragon move when it's in the soul.
Okay.
So very good in defensive cards. The last one's my grade 1 round or size 1 roundup is a Azul Tessamanaga. I run 3. This is part of the whole draw combo with the size 2, 1, 0. So when he's on the field, he searches for the 0, and at the end of the turn, you get draw a card. On to the size 2s. I run 1 Dragon Arms Elgar Cannon. When this card cross sizes into Neo Dragon gets plus 2k attack and 1 crit. Only run 1 due to the fact he's a size 2, and it would interfere with all the other Neo Dragons in the deck. Next one I run at just 1, which is Photon Crown Geochrona. When he hits the field, I get to gauge 1. He's just a little techie and I like until I can figure out a better option. The next one I run is the boss card of the deck, which is Star Guardian Jackknife. Counterblast 1, put 1 card from my drop into his soul. And the last card of my grade 2 lineup, which is Vart Deuce Matrix. He's the last of the 3 card combo to let me draw 3 cards per turn. If I have all 3, it's 3 cards per turn, and he can only be played in the center, but he's got a nice 7k defense, so most time you have the link attack to get over him.
Okay.
Size 3s only run 2, which is Cosmic Storm Genesis ZK. His skill is pay 3 gauge, search the top 3 cards of my deck, choose one of those cards, and slide into the soul, so it also helps with the whole cross-synergize thing. He has double attack and soul guard. And being a 9k, he's going to pretty much break down a lot of walls in the center that people play, and 7k defense, he's a good wall also.
Okay.
For the spells, I run 2 of the Barracle Barretts. It's your pay 1 gauge, destroy a monster with 3k or less defense. Nice little field removal card. After that, I run our green Dragon Shield clone, which is Earth Barrier. Nullify an attack that's hitting me, and I gain 1 life. I can't use it to save any of my creatures.
Okay. You only run that at 3. Why?
Mostly it's space, because everything's so tight in the deck, and I would rather have gauge at this point more than life. So I run 4 of the blue Dragon Shield clones.
Okay.
Since a lot of my size 2s and size 3s require between 1 to 3 gauge, I prefer the gauge over the life gain.
Okay.
After that, I play 3 Dragon Arms Factory. What this does allows me to fuel for Jack. I play it, discard Dragon Arms from my hand to draw 2 cards. So technically, it's not really me net gaining anything. It's letting me set up my drop zone more than anything. After that, I play 2 Shining Rains, which is basically our spell null. Then I play 4 of the Draco Energy clones. Just since I usually have a big wall in the middle, why not? Give them usually about between 9 to 10k defense and give them counterattack. After that, I play 2 Sudden Wormholes. Very clutch card. It lets me toolbox my drop zone. Either pulling a size 2 or less from the drop into the field, or I can use it as a counter to call a size 1 from my hand to help guard if they do get through my walls in the center. After that, I play 1 of the Planet's Memory. Basically, it's the whole Grimoire clone.
Okay.
Play 1 weapon.
Why only 1?
Usually because I have a monster in the center. So I just want 1 just for that one time one of my monsters have moved, so I move it out the way, so I at least have something to get an extra attack on.
Okay.
And I also play only just 1 of the Radiant Impact Punishers.
Okay.
Which the great thing about it is I don't have to have a weapon to use it, but I do have to have my center open and size 2. The size 2 or greater Neo Dragon in the field.
So it also combos with a monster with move. Okay, I got you. All right, guys, that concludes our deck profile on Star Dragon World. Please like and subscribe, and we'll have more info coming up soon. Bye.
Later.